Hi friends, it's Danielle with Soft Healing by Danielle, and I'm just working on a little project here and thought we could do another chatty sew with me. So press pause and grab yourself a tea and a project, and let's do a little sewing. I am not feeling very well, so excuse my voice. I got myself a nice cup of tea. Pop this knot. Look at this cute mug. I got that at a farmer's market type thing a few years ago. I wish I remembered her name. That artist. Anyways, I am working on this little wall hanging. This quilted wall hanging, HSP for highly sensitive person. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. I had an idea in my head, and then I started it and immediately hated it and wanted to kind of threw a tantrum about it, to be honest. Kind of wanted to rip it up and start over. What am I doing here? I'm already making mistakes. But I just kept going and I kind of like it now. So I'm doing this beehive thing with blanket stitches that I learned from K3N. I'll link her channel. And ever since she taught me that, I've been really playing with it. And I really like it. I love the hexagon shape for so many reasons. Yeah, so I put it all over the words in red. And I think that's pretty much done. I just have to trim up a little bit. And then I'm doing this little decorative stripe in white, and I played around with doing different kinds of thread for this. Some of it's DMC 2 strands and some of it's just machine thread. And then my idea was to just do running stitches, and I've already started around the words and around this thing and just kind of have them converge. I don't know if I'm loving how that looks. But then I think I'm kind of done with the main part, and I'm gonna bind it up somehow. Put on a wall hanging sleeve and get it up for sale. If you are a highly sensitive person or know one or live with one, might be a good gift. It's a good, I don't know, I see it and I'm gonna hang it up in my studio when I'm done until it sells. And if it doesn't, I would use it as a kind of a reminder to myself, like, I'm sensitive. And specifically these times, can you even see what I'm doing? Not that it really matters. These times are pretty difficult for sensitive people. Can you zoom in on this? Yeah, I'm filming this on February 27th. I'm guessing I'll get this up either today or tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day where a lot of us are protesting by not spending money at places like Target, fast food, Amazon. We're basically trying to not spend really any money And if we need to do it at local companies who aren't assholes, you know? So I don't know, in general, so I'm going to participate. I have been still going to Target for things. I really am realizing I use Target for a lot. I love Target, but I'm kind of thinking we are going to break up for reals. Forever. Or until they go to therapy. Maybe if they go to therapy and they like, am I codependent or what? Anyways, I'm wondering where I should shop elsewhere. I'm thinking of going back to Aldi. I assume they're not too bad. Let me know. I like Aldi. And I used to shop there quite a bit before my youngest. Well, even when she was born, I still shop there. But you know when they become a hard age to shop with, then I just switched to Target free pickup. I'm just a millennial mom trying to raise children who aren't fascists, and that was the best option for me at the time. Let's start right here now. But my daughter's older now, and my son is older too, her older brother. I actually don't really need to go grocery shopping with them as much anymore. I get to go by myself. And I am privileged enough and willing to make some small changes. I'm having a lot of times popping knots today. I'm just gonna skip that. That's okay. Where else? We live near Hy-Vee's, and I have no idea how that company is. Let me know, but I just personally don't like shopping there. So I don't see myself going there. Another one is Fresh Time. And I'm assuming they're okay. You would hope so. It's kind of like hippie vibes. Well, I don't know. Hippies got weird sometimes. But I think we have a lot of power. I know we have a lot of power with our choices on where we spend our money. We spend a lot of money. And I think if we band together, that is real power. And that excites me. I was chatting with my friend Sarah about it all, and she was saying, our choices just might be a little more limited right now, and we might have to wait more than a day or two for things to come, and we just need to be okay with that inconvenience and make do with what we have and be more creative. And I don't know, it reminded me of my art. I have a self-imposed rule that I don't buy new fabric. I just don't. I either find stuff from my house, rip up my daughter's pants. These are Norma's pants. They were just so damaged that I There's my dress. I get them from Facebook. A lot of people give me old sheets on Facebook that I'm able to sew with. I go to Goodwill. And anyways, I guess like that's a pretty limiting rule. But I find such freedom in it. I don't know. I love it. Sometimes boundaries make us more, I don't know, bring us more alive somehow. So maybe I can kind of view it like that, like almost like a fun game. What do you think? Okay. What else? Highly sensitive people. I didn't discover this term. Well, I guess it's probably been a while now, but I didn't discover I am a highly sensitive person until probably like 5 years ago when I discovered that term. Yes, I fit into that box, and it's a person who, like the acronym says, is sensitive. Sensitive emotionally, even physically, like sensitive by noise and sound and touch. Like we just feel all the feelings. And so a lot of my personal work is like falling into my beautiful empathy I have, honoring that, but not allowing it to consume me. Something very new that I realized just in the last year is codependency. I mean, I had known that term for a decade, but I thought I knew what it was and kind of ignored it because it didn't apply to me. But I read Codependent No More, which is like the Bible on codependency, and it's old. I mean, I think it was written in the 90s, so it's just interesting how that book has some long legs. Anyways, yes, I am codependent. And how it manifests for me is I feel other people's feelings and I see their problems and I just like feel all the stress. And that's, I guess, I mean, that's not great, but it's fine. It's just how I am. But where I go wrong is I somehow got to think that like it was my issue to solve, my issue to ruminate about, my issue to not sleep over. And I'm glad I found that out when I did, because I think Donald Trump is, I practiced a lot. I've been practicing going back in my body, seeing that I'm safe right now, and asking, what do I want right now for my life? Kind of just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? But anyways, yeah, like I've been practicing all that. not to worry about other people's problems, to blah, blah, blah. And I think Donald Trump is gonna, I think we've been practicing for this, you know? Do you feel that way? Time to put those hours in therapy, those hours on the mat, in yoga. I don't know, I feel like COVID did something to a lot of us. It got us off kilter enough to reevaluate our lives. And a lot of us quit drinking or went to therapy for the first time, or quit the job they hated but were too afraid. You know, a lot of us had those midlife crises type moments. And we grew and we healed and we learned a lot of skills. I did. You did too. And it might be time to use them to organize, take our power back. Right, kitty? You wanna come say hi, Maris? Okay, I thought I was gonna get more done in just 20 minutes. When I started this little wall hanging like a week ago, last Thursday, and I thought, I think this is gonna take 2 hours start to finish. Like, and the funny thing is, I thought it through, and I did totally change the design, but yeah, that is not how it went. So I kind of want to get this done. Oh, one more thing. Speaking of like time management, I could talk about really quick is, if you've watched my other videos, you know I'm trying to manifest a solo trip on an Amtrak train where I do like a sewing project. And the idea is kind of like do a sewing project start to finish. So I'm just like, I just know it's going to happen. Anyways, no real news, but I am so fortunate enough. I get to go to Costa Rica in a few weeks with all my best friends, all my best girlfriends. Oh, I'm just going to cry. I need it so bad. I think we all do. I turned 40 this summer. We all are turning 40 / we all just turned 40 or are turning 40. You know, we all graduated together. And we just like love traveling together and we're so close. And this trip for our 40th, we're going big. Usually we do something pretty low key, but we're going to Costa Rica. Can you just feel how my energy just changed? Oh, we just need it so badly. Anyways, I'm traveling by myself. I'm the only one in Minnesota. We all live scattered across the country. And I'm going to have a lot of travel time. So I want to pick a project and try to like do it from start to finish on my travel days. And I think that would be like a good trial run for my Amtrak trip. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any ideas on anything. Oh, it's my kitty. Did you see my kitty? She also brings my energy up. She is like, speaking of manifestation, that's another thing I manifested. I was pretty deathly allergic to cats. And I just kept praying that I would find a cat at the Humane Society who needed to be adopted, who didn't give me allergies. And I spent just a lot of time imagining that, and here she is. I don't even think I'm allergic to cats anymore in general. I love her so much. She's changed my life. So I'm trying to remember that about this Amtrak, because I know it's like crazy and weird, and like this lady's kind of off her rocker, but it's also kind of crazy that I'm not allergic to cats anymore. And this is my life, and I'm going to have fun and sew weird things and decide to stop spending my money at Target, and I just get to do what I want. And I hope that you already learned that lesson. And if you're like me and are learning it now, like, we got this. Much love, soft healing, and wish you well. Bye.